How do you fare? Would you hear my request? Thank you kindly.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few.
There's got to be something fun to do.
I trace life to its source. What might I find? I'll gather these now. It would be a shame to forget their location when we need them most. What might I find?
One of these days I'll buy myself a manor.
I pity those. Content to live in idleness.
The hour's grown late. Hilda's going to have my hide.
I'm aching for a fight.
I pray this idleness is a luxury I can rarely afford.
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
When the mind is split, the heart must lead. Or so I've learned.
I quite like it here.
When does my watch end? I've clean forgotten.
Right, door's locked. That should do it.
How have you been?
This patrolling does a number on my shoulders.
If I grin and bear it, I'll make it through. I quite like it here.
Oh, bloody stop.
Wonder if there's any.
What I wouldn't give for a mother.
Yeah, he just wants to do everything fancy for Onward. And you see, he's just being fancy with Onward, and then DD Cheap is Jonathan and DD and my mom and my sister. You see, DD Cheap. That they're just being cheap with me only, and he's just being fancy with everyone else only, you know. So it's DD cheap, and it was DD cheap for forever, since forever, you know. So he's being cheap with me only, and just being fancy with everyone else. Okay, I'll take a look. Thank you, bye.
Though we are less fleet of foot.
This is my sort of place. The more the merrier.
Are you of worthy station to be present?
Can't help but talk in a whisper when I'm here.
I don't believe I've had the pleasure, sir. Have we some business I'm unaware of? You mean to tell me that Albert has been playing the part of a beggar? That man who would sooner starve to death than lift a finger in the pursuit of honest labor? If this is a jest, it is in very poor taste. All the same, I shall test the truth of your accusation, and who I will place these clothes somewhere about the house. If he has aught to hide, his reaction when he finds them will doubtless be very... You may visit us again in a few days' time. Off wandering about again, I see. Why are you so adverse to doing honest work?
You would ask the proud sire of House Berkeley to move crates? To scribble in ledgers? Preposterous!
Albert, see sense. That pride of yours has already ruined you once before. Do you mean to let it do so again?
I'll take any chance not to think on my troubles.
Time to find me a mark.
Heed the point of my words.
Welcome.
this hustle and bustle puts me right at home. What to make of this?
Man, if I hang about, someone wild.
I'd sooner not.
Welcome.
Time to head to market, you think?
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
This is nice. Place, the more the merrier.
Those garments you gave me had a marked effect. Albert set off to work the moment he saw them, and he's been working steadily e'er since. I ne'er thought I'd see the day. To be frank, I've not the slightest interest in the man, but he can surely benefit this city much more by performing an honest duty than by begging on the streets. In short, you've done us all a service.
We're off to Vernworth Palace then. Let us make for the palace, that you might investigate Minister Allard's chambers. Pawns may not enter the castle grounds, Master. We shall have to part ways at the gates.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Whatever am I to do?
This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.